Actual hydroponic is roots must be submerged in the water. Okay, so that is actual hydroponics. So next, so who started the hydroponics? So it is not the recent years. See, Dr. William Frederick Garrick, he was the first who gave this term hydroponics. In 1937, what he did, house, 7 meters, around 24-25 feet. So, by using mineral or nutrient solution. But when he grew it, he never knew what should it be called as. He approached a language teacher, WSHL, the teacher in the faculty, language teacher. So he approached him and he said, what should it be called as? After long discussion, they reached to a conclusion, it must be called as hydroponics. If you just bifurcate this word hydroponics, hydro means water, ponics means just cultivation. So cultivation of vegetables or crops or any plant in water is hydroponics. Why hydroponics? Yesterday, me and Kamran and there was one guy, Suhaib. So we just had a discussion with him and they were saying that we are having a lot of land in Jammu and Kashmir. So people will not go for hydroponics. So this is the answer. I didn't say anything to them. Okay. So hidden in inside. Why hydroponics? Because you are having lot of land, doesn't matter. You are having lot of area. But in spite of that, hydroponic is better over the other things. The first and foremost important thing is 90% reduction in the irrigation water. 90%. If you are growing a crop, suppose in 100 square meter area, by using 1000 liter of water, same crop will be grown in hydroponics by using only 100 liters of water. Okay, so 90% reduction is there in the hydroponics. This is the first thing. Feed preparation and plowing, etc. The cultural practices, like they are excluded. No big tractors, no big machinery they are needed, except the hydroponic structure. Weed competition. While you are growing crops in the fields, the first thing which appear other than the crops are weeds. So you are going to use herbicides. So herbicides use is eliminated here. Even manual weeding is excluded because there are no weeds in the hydroponics. Then soil-borne insect pest elimination, like the borers or root borers, they are attacking, and the other weeds like damping of which are from the soil. So they are also excluded because they will not get chance to jump and attack the seedlings unless your water is infected. Next is water losses by seepage. Suppose you are using flood irrigation. So what will happen? Most of the water loss will occur and similar nutrient and fertilizer loss will not be there because everything is in the structure. It is moving in the structure, recirculating in the structure. So no chance of this nutrient and fertilizer loss which is going down with the water or by evaporation. Or so this is the precision farming with increased production. Precision farming. So what do you understand by precision farming? Precision means, yes, precise way of doing the things. Precise way, scientific way. of doing the things. Precise way means if 1 ml is needed, so you have to add only 1 ml. Huh? Not by, okay, I will add like this. No. Means you have to add anything into the structure or into the water or into the, for the plants, it must be measured precisely. The last point is with increased production. The production you are getting in the feed crops, if you are getting the similar thing in the hydroponics also, people will not accept it. They say, what is the use of doing the things by investing on the infrastructure? So you will get increased production. In some cases, double than the feed crops. And the cycle is reduced. The cropping period is reduced. So what are the precise way or what are the accuracy measures you are going to consider in the hydroponics?
What percentage of increase?
So I shall be coming to the, when we are discussing the economics, I shall be discussing it. So what are the accuracy measures? Generally, we discuss the things like requirements like NPK, sulfur, magnesium, manganese, like this. What are the requirements? But other than that, the factors affecting the uptake of the fertilizers, uptake of the nutrients. What are the factors which are affecting the uptake? These are electrical conductivity. Electrical conductivity will affect the uptake of the nutrients even in the soil also, not only in the hydroponics. Remember this. So what will they, sometimes farmers, they are using fertilizers and they will blame the companies. Oh, fertilizer company, they are cheating us by giving us means substandard fertilizers. No. Check your soil first. Whether your soil is sick, sick means EC is okay, pH is okay. So if all the things they are okay, you can blame the other things. So EC means electrical conductivity. Electrical conductivity, this is very means you know what electrical conductivity is. So I am not going to discuss the definition. So for the major crops, please. Electrical conductivity for the major crops like tomato, cucumber, capsicum, it should be in a range of 2500 to 3000 microsiemens. And pH for most of the vegetable crops, it ranges in 5.5 to 6.5. So this range is considered best for the vegetable production. A temperature of the media, we are talking about the temperature of the media here, not the environmental temperature. Temperature of the media is 22 to 26 degrees Celsius. So this is under controlled conditions. But area like your area, you can manage the hydroponics without this media. Little bit fluctuation is okay, accepted. So next. So if you are going to classify the hydroponics, generally there are two ways of means it is classified into two. The first is deep. So we are discussing hydroponics for the newcomers. So Dibba hydroponics means if you are having a small box, small box, rectangular box, even different kind of box can be used for hydroponics. Just what you have to do is just make a way. You will see the things how they look like. If you want to just make the things for yourself, you can see by watching the further slides. Next, please. So what are the components? So if you want to go for hydroponic unit, so you need these things: growing tray, reservoir, nutrient tank, submersible pump, delivery tubes, aerators, pumps, grow lights, EC meters, pH meters. Like this is a kind of thing which is automated kind of system. So, but without this also you can do hydroponics. Next. These are plant nutrients. I will skip this thing, please. So essentially, there are 17 plant nutrients which are required by the agricultural crops. So similar nutrients we have to add into the hydroponics. So in that case, if you are any nutrient is lacking in the your media, you will not be able to grow hydroponics crop. Next, skip them. This is very long chapter. Next. Yes, please. Yes. So what happened in 2017, I think, in the month of May? This is, I was just experimenting. I was working on the hydroponics for the uh, few years, 3 4 years, but I couldn't get success. So this was the time. Next, how I started hydroponics at my farm. So you must be saying that I am not showing any slides from the Google, from the internet, from the different companies. Whatever work has been done by me, it is only been shown in the slides. So no, this transplanting was done in 19th of May in 2017. This was the first successful trial done by me. Thereafter, I went for the commercial hydroponics. So how? But what are the things I said? Because don't if you compare your area with our area, Una is the hottest part of the Himachal Pradesh, and in Una, the temperature in month of May and June, they are the hottest months. So I did this trial in the in the greenhouse. If the outside temperature was like 40, 43, so inside will be how much? So must be touching 50 degree. So however, this greenhouse was with equipped with fan pad system, but I didn't use the fan pad system. Why? Because as I said, irrespective of, yes please, irrespective of the atmospheric temperature, I wanted to see the effect of this media, temperature of media on the crop. So this was risky, but it worked. Please. Thereafter only, uh, this is the main thing, how it works. So in a hot area like Una, because I was, जिसे कहते हैं कि मेरा जुनून था, I was a very enthusiastic. I have to do it. I couldn't wait for the temperatures to drop down for September, October. They are the normal month which you can grow, where you can grow the hydroponics. But my enthusiasm was very high. So I asked the AC technician, I asked him make a device which can control the temperature of the water. This drum is half buried in the this soil so that water should be lifted by a pump. Which pump? Cooler pump, normal pump. So maybe 10 watt, 15 watt pump it is. And what he did is he used a window AC and kept the coil of cooling coil in the water and just turned it into a kind of chilled water kind of thing. He means you can control the water temperature, media temperature with this modified window AC. I ran this structure for 24 hours just for the testing whether it will be able to control the temperature or not. So it was all okay. And before this, I already grew some seeds. They turned into seedlings, hmm, seedlings of cucumber. And cucumber is transplanted at a stage of true leaf stage. True leaf stage. So the first two leaves, they are the false leaf, cotyledon leaves. So at this stage, what I did is marker. Suppose this is the seedling, hmm, but it was grown in cocoa peat. Huh? Cocoa peat, I took out the seedling and just washed the roots in the plain water. So all the debris is removed from the roots. So what the next step was, so I wrapped, can you give me a little bit piece of paper? Suppose this is sponge. Sponge, how much? It is half-inch thick. Sponge sheet, normal sponge sheet. Half-inch thick, and I cut into like this, and this is wrapped over the stem just above the root. Okay. Now, why this sponge is being used? To insert into this hole, and the moment you are just dipping it into the pipe, the root will be touching the water and the plant will be held by the sponge. Erection. It will be erect like this, similar way. So this is how you are going to transplant the seedling into the hydroponic structure. So you don't have to press it hard. Otherwise, seedling is very delicate. What will happen? You are going to, yes, harm the seedling, and in the end, you will see your plant is died or dead. So the very important thing is root must be touching the water, because here you can see the pipe. This pipe is taking the nutrient and circulating nutrient all through the pipe, and just with the gravity falling back into the drum. So continuous running of the water through the hydroponic structure. Then you will see the growth. This is on the 5th day. See the speed. The temperature is maintained. Huh? Yes, of course, it is mixed. You missed the few things. Huh? The water is containing all the 17 nutrients. Thank you. So like this is whole. So here this water, this is water. So here is the sponge. If your root is not touching the water, the plant will wilt and die. But in hydroponics case, survival of the plants is almost 100%. If you are uprooting the nursery from the beds and transplanting in the fields, you will see your plants, they are giving a built-in kind of look. right? For few hours, after some time, you may see that, oh, okay, they are now established. There is no transplanting shock in the hydroponics. There is no shock. No belting occurs here. So, in this case, survival is almost 100%. So, this is on the 5th day. You can see the speed. Next, please. This is 9th day. Yes, because it is in the month of June. Outside temperature was very high. As I said, it was 50 degrees Celsius in the means 12 o'clock or few hours, because the atmospheric temperature also affects the speed of the crop, not only the media. So, if you are growing crops in the warmer area, in the hydroponics, you will get more speed. If you are growing hydroponics in the colder area, the speed will be slightly less. Next, please. So, this is 12th day. Next. On the 18th day, you can see there are the fruitlets. He is happy. See, he is happy just by seeing the picture. If he is growing the things in his farm, he will be extremely happy. This is what I want to see, this happiness on your faces by doing the things at your place. So, this is just a simple small experiment. I shall be I shall be showing you the slide later on the commercial way I have done at my farm. So, this is how the hydroponic cucumber, the quality and the quantity, because you cannot taste it from the picture. But if you taste it in real way, you will never eat, or you would never eat the field crop if the hydroponic produce is with you, because this is really very tasty, very crispy. The taste is different. Next, please. So, because I was doing the things myself, so every step I did myself, no involvement of labor, because I was very much enthusiastic. So, next, please. See the crop, see the qualities, almost uniform cucumber fruits. So, this is about hydroponic cucumber. So, at the similar day, I started lettuce also. This is what I was telling you, Dibba hydroponics. You can do the things at your place also, in your house also. If you are having this kind of rectangular or any kind of thing, what you need is small rectangular this pot. Then this is normal sponge, not sponge, thermocol sheet. Thermocol sheet, it is available in the market, in the bookshop or anywhere. You can just make holes, and in the similar way, you have to wrap the seedling, first wash the roots, wrap the seedling with the stem, and dip in the this structure. So, this is transplanting. Show the previous slide, please. Here is the thermometer I kept, because it is not here. If I am doing the thing in the same month, May 19, so temperature 50 degree outside, slowly it will, yes please, yes, it will increase also, because there is no controlling device. So what I did is, how I proceed, what I did is, I made 2 steps of hydroponic solution. 4 liters in the this pot, and 4 liters I kept in the fridge, in the bottle, 4-liter bottle or can. So, with the temperature, with this thermometer, I kept watching the temperature, observing the temperature, taking the reading after every 1 hour. So I found after every 1 hour I have to change its replace with the cold media. So this is what I was doing it. Next, please. No, see its speed also. Day 4. This is day 7. Day 13. Day 15. This is romaine lettuce and it is ready in just 17 days. But if you are growing this romaine lettuce in the field, how many days it takes place to mature? Not less than 35 to 40 days. Okay. So this is how you can speed up the crop in the hydroponic structures. Next, please. So after that, I started playing with the hydroponic structures at my farm. So this is on the backyard of my house wall. So I made this structure and this is, you can see Vinca and marigold I transplanted. This is the later stage. I took photos later on. See how beautiful it looks. This is completely hydroponics, no media, no like people are using Lika balls, other materials, perlite. I'm not using anything because you are adding the materials like such materials, so it is going to add the cost of your project. So next, please. See, this is perennial crop. So I transplanted once and it kept growing for 1 year almost. So because the root they kept spreading, so it the water pipe, this pipe was fully choked. I had to remove it and then see this is small bucket instead of using tank. So sometime, but it is not visible here. The AC pipe I inserted in the, see here. This is the AC pipe from my room. It is coming the drain pipe. I was using the AC pipe because it is giving out the cold water. So this is also good. So it reduces the temperature. This is hardy plant, so it grows anywhere. So thereafter, because it came into media and many people they approached me. Similarly, Dr. Y.S. Murmar, University of Horticulture and Forestry, they approached me in 2017 at the same year in September. They say they are going to organize a national symposium on alternative methods of farming. So could you please give a demonstration, live demonstration of hydroponics? I couldn't say no because I was the student, I was the so I always say yes to my universities, mostly for the students. I am all these are the students of Jalandhar University. So next, so see, this is how you can grow the things in different structures. Was closed. So I just saw if I could just turn this crop into the seed production. So they produce very good seeds. So you can do seed production also here. Next, please. This is wall mounted structure. You can use this water media, nutrient media, see, for the root production also different. This is for the cucumber. Even this leaf gave out root formation, but it couldn't be converted into plant, unfortunately. See, then you can use the tomato branches to like means you are it can be converted into plants, means cutting of tomatoes. Yes. Next, see the hydroponic cauliflower. Next, please. This is cherry tomatoes. Hydroponic fodder. You can grow even hydroponic fodders. This is maize fodder. And the previous slide, the beauty of hydroponic fodder, This fodder is ready in just 10 days.
I'm growing this.
Huh?
I'm growing this.
You are growing this? That's very good. So, which crop you are doing?
Maize, wheat,
How many days you are growing?
20 to
20 days.
I'm growing sir lettuce and seedless cucumber and tomatoes in my this
Hydroponics,
no,
polyhouse.
no,
Okay, very good. How big your structure is? Hydroponic structure?
trade.
Tray.
Trade.
It is in the tray type.
Yeah.
Okay, you're just spreading over all the things. Okay.
Vertical.
This is lotus. Lotus I tried in the pure water. Generally, it is in the mud. Huh? Unfortunately, it didn't give you flower, but rest of the things they were very okay. So, and in the other side, you can see the different colors of the lettuce. Next, even the potato. See, the potato I tried, but so the DC Una, the deputy commissioner of when he came to know, he saw the paper. He was looking into the paper. He said, "Where this farm is?" And he asked the newspaper media persons, "Where can?" He just was very curious that I want to visit this farm. So they called me, "Are you available?" Yes. I said I was going somewhere, but I said okay. So within 15 minutes, he reached. He was that curious to see hydroponics. So he belonged to otherwise Rajasthan. It is all the Corona period was still there. Okay, next. So this is commercial cultivation at my farm. Even the strawberry I grew in the hydroponics. See, this is how it looks like. Hmm. So this is another flower, chrysanthemum. So people from the Haryana, they visited the Haryana government agriculture. So they also, this is the hydroponic cost. So hydroponic project for this is further because Navad approached me. So they said make a project, Bible project. So I made this project for them in 2017, but later I realized some of the things they should not be added here. Like because in the government project, most of the things they are I have seen just for the show off, like hydroponic cups, no use, like Lika balls. So such things they must be omitted. So here you can see PVC pipe. Sometimes food grade pipe is preferred for the hydroponic, but it is still the topic of the discussion that normal pipe PVC is acceptable or not. Some people say that there is reaction with the PVC pipes with the nutrients, but I have seen a paper, come across a paper from the California Agriculture University. They say that the reaction takes place at a temperature of 50 degrees Celsius. So, but still, if somebody is still in doubt, so he can take the produce and just get it tested by the any residual status can be seen in the production. So this is for the 1000 square meter, 9.5 lakhs. Next. So your question was how much production? What is the difference in production in the hydroponics and field crops? If we compare the cucumber crops, for example, you can the I just calculate the production per plant. Okay, so one plant can give you more than 5 kilograms of cucumber in hydroponics, while in field crop it is not more than 2.5 or sometimes 3 kgs maximum. So almost double. And the other thing, time period is reduced. If you have seen carefully the style, those slides, can you tell me the crop appeared after the harvesting I was doing in the slide after how many days? Huh?
17 days.
Flower was 7.
Flower was 70 because this I told you. Huh? Because he was very quickly moving the slide. Show was quick. So,
Maybe 1 month, right? 25 days, 30 days.
uh,
The crop was there.
okay. The exact, it was after 30 days. Okay. So, in the field crops, after how many days you harvest the cucumber?
45.
40 to 45 days. Okay. So, there is the reduction in the harvesting period. Hmm. So, the crop is more crop in less time, more number of crops in a year. Hmm. So, if you are taking 3 month cycle, you can have 4 crops. See here. So, this is hydroponics, this economics for 1000 square meter greenhouse, polyhouse, 1000 square meter, because I am also having different structures I am having. The biggest one is 1000 square meter at my farm. So, if you are total expenses for all the seedlings, perlite, climbing, all means all the scientific way I am putting everything into this. So, the total expenses 1,03,750. If you are getting 5 kgs on the lower side, sometimes more than 5 kgs, so how many plants? 3,000 plants in a greenhouse. So you are going to get how many kgs? 15,000 kgs, means 15 tons. If you are just giving in the market on the wholesale price, rupees 30. What is the price of cucumber here these days?
50.
60, 65, 60.
Retail price. Okay. So if you are selling at your place like this, but this is the competitive price with the local farmers. But in this case, if you are selling this cucumber as hydroponic cucumber in NCR Delhi, the cost is 100 almost. He is right. Huh? This is wholesale price. The rate, yes, please. The retail price is even higher. But just let us work with rupees 30. Hmm? So, for one crop, it is total sales 4,50,000. So, if the crop is for 3 months, total profit, net profit is how much? 3,46,000. Let us delete 46,000, 3 lakhs. 3 lakhs in 3 months from one greenhouse. So means 1 lakh per month. 3 lakhs in 3 months, 1 lakh per month. So you can see, you can earn 1 lakh from 1 month from 1000 square meter. If you are having 4 greenhouses, 4000 square meter, multiply with 4 lakhs per month. So how big you are having the land, more is the profit with that hydroponic structure.
I'm having a high-tech polyhouse in 500 square meter.
Okay,
So my annual income from that is almost 9 lakh rupees per year.
9 lakhs per year. What are you growing in that?
I'm growing tomatoes and cucumber. PS 64 मैं इस्तेमाल करती हूँ सिमनीज का
Okay,
और this tomatoes and थोड़ा सा मैं वो bell pepper
mashallah.
yellow.
What is the rate of tomato?
Tomato, most probably 40,
40 rupees a
40
kilo.
rupees to 30 to 40 vary.
That's very good.
It varies. And in terms of cucumber, it varies from 30 to 50. Nowadays it is 50, but abhi mujhe तैयार नहीं है. But it goes on 30, around 30, 35.
Have you ever tried cherry tomatoes?
No, sir.
I grew cherry tomato in just in the soil and in Una I sold rupees 125 per kg, no, rupees 35 for 200 grams. So multiply it with 5. So it is almost 175 rupees per kilogram.
But sir, here we don't have a good market
सर
for
मैंने लगाया
this
लेकिन
cherry market, cherry
मैंने
tomato.
ट्राई किया
अच्छा
मार्केट वो ये बोलते हैं, दूसरा है सैन मार्जा
अच्छा
मार्केट बहुत अच्छा है और
लेकिन
मार्केट नहीं है
नहीं है सर यहाँ.
बस
मानिक और वो दूसरा क्या बोलते हैं उसको, खजूर टमाटर शायद. मानिक और वो दूसरा बिकता है, अंसल एंड मानिक.
आंसर
अंसल एंड
अच्छा
मानिक.
ओवल शेप.
ओवल शेप.
हाँ ऐसे है कि डिपेंड करता है कि टेस्ट कैसा है लोगों का.
हाँ.
है कई जगह पे लोग टोमेटो करते हैं जूसी टोमेटो. दे लाइक टू प्रेफर जूसी टोमेटो, लिटिल बिट सावर इन टेस्ट, है ना, थोड़ा खटास चाहिए, है ना. जैसे किसी और चीज़ में ऐड करना है तो पता चलता है टोमेटो डाला है. लेकिन जैसे वो छुहारा टाइप टोमेटो होता है,
हाँ.
दैट इज पल्प काइंड ऑफ थिंग, है ना,
हाँ, yes.
तो उसका टेस्ट अलग होता है. तो वेरी करता है किस मार्केट में कैसे है. प्रोजेक्ट आप कुछ भी लगाइए, द एंड प्रोडक्ट मस्ट बी सोल्ड, है ना. अगर वो बिका नहीं तो उस काम करने का कोई फायदा नहीं. So this is all about the economics and the cultivation techniques of the hydroponics. So what else? Your queries? Thank you. Any query regarding hydroponics?
Sir, in hydroponics, do we need to keep the continuous flow of water? Do we need to keep the continuous flow of
Yes,
water?
this is very important question. I wanted somebody should have asked, so you asked. So as I always say that there are many information on the Google, they are misleading, and you will find, if he will search and find its answer, some people they say just remove or the water or replace the hydroponic media water after every 7 to 10 days. No, even this water can be used for the next crop. If you are having commercial production, big nutrition tank, this water can be used for the further crops also. So not only because the water is being taken up by the plants also. Suppose this is the, you have filled, this is a bucket kind of thing, and here is cucumber or tomato crop, like if any plant. Tomato is heavy feeder. It comes in the, because it takes more water, takes more nutrients, so it is called as heavy feeder crop. So what happens during summer? It absorbs, it drinks more water. So you will see the water is reducing, it is going down. So don't think that once you have added water in the system, you don't have to add later on. So the moment water is reducing, just add more water, more nutrients. Yes. Tree, dwarf trees can be grown. Dwarf, छोटे. हाँ, ये नहीं कि आपने बड़ा ट्री लगाया छत को फाड़ के जाएगा. है स्मॉल ट्रीज, dwarf trees. हाँ. सीधा अपने सेब के बगीचे उगाने लग रहा है. चलिए, और कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं तो मैं पूछूंगा.
Sir, it seems that it is an innovative technique to use in ड्रॉप एंड फ्लड टू एरियाज हाइड्रोपोनिक्स बहुत अच्छा कंसेप्ट है
Yes, this is very good concept.
ऑलरेडी वाटर का बहुत शॉर्टेज
Yes,
वाटर बहुत कम लगता है और
yes,
फ्लड टू एरियाज में बहुत समय तक पानी रहता है
हाँ, yes, this is very good.
Rajasthan में है.
Huh?
I have visited a farm, hydroponics farm in Jaipur. Yes. I mean, they use it. Even our university there is having a very good farm.
अच्छा,
Sir, winter में थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम आती है, मतलब weather of
कहाँ?
winter में थोड़ा टेम्परेचर
हाँ, तो वो कंट्रोल करना पड़ेगा. तो कमरे में कर रहे हैं आपने?
ना पॉली हाउस.
पॉली हाउस में तो कंट्रोल करेंगे तभी होगा. हाँ, एक सवाल मैं पूछूं फिर आपसे, कि आपने पूछना है? अच्छा, मैं ही पूछता हूँ फिर. मैं, क्योंकि मैं तो कंटिन्यू करूंगा टॉपिक को. ऐसा है, none of you asked how to maintain the pH 5.5 to 6.5. Huh? How will you maintain the pH? Suppose you are adding, yes,
अगर बेसिक होता है तो फिर एसिड करते हैं और अगर एसिडिक पीच होता है तो फिर हम कुछ बेस ऐड करते हैं इसमें.
बताओ कौन सा करेंगे, which one?
वो मुझे नहीं पता तो यूजुअली शायद
हाँ हाँ,
फाइन सा
हाँ,
पीएच बहुत अच्छी ऐसे बेहतर है.
नहीं, इसका अभी इसका वो नहीं कर सकते हैं ना. प्लीज, हाँ बताइए.
वो
Your answer is okay, but which chemical? It is not going to help a farmer. Suppose मैं आपके पास आया, आप गवर्नमेंट में कोई काम करते हैं, एक्सपर्ट से मैं आपसे पूछूं कि क्या करूं, मेरा pH 9 और चला गया है, तो फिर क्या बोलेंगे? कोई बेस ऐड कर दो इसमें, है ना. बेस तो बहुत सारे हैं. एल्कलीज, एल्कलीज क्या करती हैं? pH को
pH को मेंटेन करती है.
बढ़ाती हैं. यस, तो जब pH हाई है तो क्या करना पड़ेगा? यू हैव टू ऐड एसिड. विच एसिड? नो, वो तो खट्टा कर देगा उसको. स्पेसिफिक HNO3, HNO3, नाइट्रिक एसिड. यस, 1 मोलर. ठीक है. अगर, क्योंकि फार्मर्स को नहीं पता चलेगा, सिंपली आप उसको बोलेंगे कि आप, अब उसमें भी डालने का मेथड है कि एसिड पानी में डालें कि पानी को एसिड में डालें. मैं बस वही बता रहा हूँ, सिंपल बता रहा हूँ, सिंपल से चल जाएगा. क्योंकि हम बहुत सिंपल सा बना के बताएंगे. फार्मर को बहुत हम केमिस्ट्री पढ़ाएंगे, वो बोलेगा मुझे नहीं करना. ठीक है, अपना हाइड्रोपोनिक अपने पास रखो. है? तो आपने सिंपली क्या करना है कि उसके लिए 100 ml एसिड को 1 लीटर पानी में डाल दो, उसको बोलो. लेकिन उसको एकदम नहीं इस्तेमाल करना है, वो गर्म रहता है. तो उसके ऊपर क्या होता है कि बर्निंग इफेक्ट आ जाता है लीव्स के ऊपर. लेट इट कूल. ये ठंडा हो जाए, कम से कम 4-5 घंटे तक वेट करो, है ना. तो अगर बहुत जल्दी करना है तो कंसंट्रेशन बहुत कम करनी पड़ेगी इसकी. फिर उसके बाद स्लोली स्लोली उसमें ऐड करो सिस्टम में. यू विल सी द pH विल बी डिक्रीजिंग हेयर. और दूसरे केस में, व्हाट इज बीइंग यूज्ड टू increase the pH? Yes, that is the right answer. NaOH, sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide, इसको भी वैसे ही करना है, क्योंकि अगर आप इसके वो थोड़े से पैलेट्स इस्तेमाल करते हैं तो इससे भी क्या होता है, थोड़ा सा पानी को सल्यूट, वो जो है सोल्यूशन गर्म हो जाता है. तो wait until it gets cold, you can use the solution, but slowly and gently you add in the, and just keep observing. After 1 or 2 hours you will see After recirculation, your pH will become stable and uniform.
डिस्कशन हो गया
डिस्कशन हो गया. सो अब हम इकट्ठे जाएंगे.
यस सर
Jointly we will visit the stalls and under camera.
यस
जो कैमरा में नहीं आएगा तो उसको सर्टिफिकेट भी नहीं
नहीं
मिलेगा.
उसको एमएससी में रिजेक्ट करेगा
हाँ? इससे ही कह रहा हूँ हमें ये इसकी भी रिकॉर्डिंग करनी है. ये एक्सपोजर विजिट में आएगा ना. तो we will be visiting. आप बताइए कहाँ से स्टार्ट करेंगे. कैमरामैन हमारे साथ साथ चलेगा. He will be recording our events and हर स्टॉल पे हम डिस्कस करेंगे और हर स्टॉल से हमें
मशरूम की भी स्टॉक की बहुत सारा
ठीक है.
वो छिटा
और मेरी बात सुनो. हर स्टॉल से हमें कुछ ना कुछ सीखने को मिलेगा. तो वैसे भी आपको किसान मेले में घूमना है ही. तो मैं भी साथ चलो. कोई दिक्कत है क्या. तो इकट्ठे चलते हैं. आज मेरे साथ आप एक्सपीरियंस कीजिए. यू विल बी कंफर्टेबल. बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया. कल से आप हमारे साथ लगे हो. कल भी 2-2.5 घंटे आपने हमारे साथ मिला. 3 आवर्स का सेशन आपका चला. आज भी 1-2 घंटे का सेशन चला. आपका बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया.
Thank you, sir.
और आपने अपना बिजी स्केड्यूल छोड़ के हमारे साथ ताउन किया और हमारे यहाँ हमारे इन स्टूडेंट्स को जो भी है पार्टिसिपेंट्स एंटरप्रेन्योर जो भी हैं इनको अपनी ज़रीन ख्यालात से और मशवरों से नवाजा. आपका बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया.
Thank you.
अब हमारी तरफ से आपको एक छोटा सा तोहफा.
Thank you. कोई फोटो खींच
ताकि
लेगा कोई.
याद रहेगा. चल जाए
ठीक है.
यहाँ से.
अच्छा. ठीक है. Thank you.
और ये बस यादगार एक और